everyone, it's Todd here from Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Want a recipe that every bunny's gonna love? Join me today as I show you how to make Italian Easter cookies, only on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. Fox Hallow Fam, I'm Todd and welcome to Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. This week spring is in the air and Easter is right around the corner. Today I'm going to show you how to make Italian Easter cookies. They're light buttery cookies with a powdered sugar glaze and sprinkles right on top. They're simple, easy, and so good. So if you're ready, then let's have some fun. Alright, to start off our Italian Easter cookies, we're going to go ahead and in a bowl we're going to put 2 cups of flour. To that we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder and 1 teaspoon of salt, and just combine it together here. And then we're going to set it aside and just move on. Alright, next up we're going to combine here together 6 tablespoons of butter at room temperature. Okay. The butter kind of wants to stick to the wrapper here today.
Oh wow, okay.
I think that's pretty good there.
Probably fine, yeah.
And to that we're going to add half a cup of sugar.
Okay.
And we're just going to mix this together till it's nice and combined. Sound like a plan?
Yep.
Alrighty, that looks awesome. So next up we're going to go ahead and take 2 eggs at room temperature and combine that with this and mix it again. Alrighty, that looks really good right there. Then we're going to go ahead and add 2 teaspoons of vanilla and 1 teaspoon of almond extract. Now Dave, what is it about almond extract that just kind of adds that little extra oomph to?
It's kind of an old-fashioned taste, you know, for the Italian cookies. That's probably what we're going for.
Okay.
I think it adds something a little bit to them.
Alrighty, that is looking awesome. Next up, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of milk, but I'm going to only add about half of it here at first. And then we're going to take half of our flour mixture and add that, alternating. Now let's see if I can do this without making a mess.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a episode without something going somewhere.
Yep. Isn't that usually how it goes? So far so good, so fingers crossed. What do you think, Dave? This is looking really good.
Yeah, that's looking really good. It's a nice buttery cookie mix.
Yes. Not bad for our first time doing this. So. Oh my goodness.
That looks really good.
I believe we got some nice cookie dough there, David.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and get this scraped off and we'll go ahead and move on. Okay, next up we're going to use our trusty cookie scoop, the 1.5 tablespoon. How many episodes have we used this for now?
A lot. This has come in really handy.
Yes, and then we're just going to, for right now, make nice dough balls out of our scoop here. Because what we're going to eventually do is we're going to keep half of these dough balls, and then the other half we're going to twist into 6 to 7 inch logs.
Okay.
And these are coming out really, really nicely. I mean, what do you think, Dave?
I think they're looking good, yeah. They're coming out nice.
That one wanted to hang on there for a little bit.
See how many we got here.
Yep. A reference you were kind of making earlier to me, they kind of look like mashed potatoes whenever
Yeah.
you're coming out, so. But they're not mashed potatoes, so
Yeah.
there's a difference there. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make these dough balls up here, and then I'll show you what's next then.
Okay.
Alright, so we've got 20 scoops out of our dough here.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, we're going to go ahead and take 10 of our scoops here and just start lightly rolling them in our flour here that we've laid down on the table. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to make about a nice log, probably about 6-7 inches.
That's perfect right there. Yeah.
Okay. And we're just going to transfer that over to our sheet.
Yeah.
And we're just going to do this for 10 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to leave the other 10 as dough balls.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to do that with a different process with that.
Okay.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do our logs here, and then I'll show you how to do the dough balls.
Okay.
So yeah, the other 10 we're just going to roll into little dough balls.
Okay.
Sound good, Dave?
That sounds good. Those are looking good.
Yeah, the dough's very nice, very smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely tickled with these so far, so
Mm-hmm.
I think they're going to turn out great.
Okay, we're just going to roll these into dough balls.
Yes. And then I'll show you what's up next.
Okay.
Alright, next up, you see how we've got our dough balls here and then our logs.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to first take our logs that we made and just kind of twist them into a loose knot. Doesn't have to be exactly pretty. I mean, honestly, it could be just as simple as what I just did right there.
Okay.
We could just do a couple of them. I mean, honestly, you guys know I'm not very fancy about stuff like this, so. And honestly, too, I think the looser the knot,
Yeah.
the more chance is going to be a kind of a lighter,
Uh-huh.
fluffier cookie.
Right.
So,
Want to tie it real tight, just a loose
yeah, just a loose knot, just a.
loose knot.
And I'll rearrange these here accordingly, because.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so we got our knots here. Next up, we're just going to take our dough balls and just kind of push gently through. Make it almost an impression. Just kind of make it look a little bit like a bagel. more or less. I mean, honestly, I think these are looking really, really good. The dough's very, very soft.
Okay.
Very, very manageable to work with. Yeah, I'm not going through the whole way, mainly because whenever these do rise and bake, I've seen where, especially when we're making the bagels, that the hole does seal back up, so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think we're good to go here, Dave.
Okay, looks good.
Let's go ahead and get these in the oven. So while our cookies are cooling, we're going to go ahead and make our glaze for the cookies. We're going to start off with 3 cups of powdered sugar.
Okay.
To that, we're going to add 2 to 4 tablespoons of milk.
Start with 2, I guess.
To that, we're going to add 2 tablespoons of light corn syrup. Try to get most of that out of there.
See if it'll come out, yeah.
I know there's probably a trick to getting this out easily. If anybody knows, please put in the comments. I actually really like to know.
It's like honey. It's hard to get out.
Yeah. And then lastly, we're going to add a teaspoon of almond extract.
Okay.
We're definitely using a lot of almond this time around, so.
For these cookies,
Yeah, that we're definitely, I think, going to need the milk.
Need a little more milk.
Yeah.
We'll see if we get it together.
We're going to mix this together here, and then we're going to separate it into, I think, about 3 or 4 pastel colors.
Okay.
And then we'll go from there. Alright, now that we've got our cookies cold and we've made our glaze here for the cookies and added some nice pastel food coloring to each of our mixtures here, we're going to go ahead and just take a cookie, dip it in.
Let it drain off. Yeah. Oh, that looks good.
Just set it down there. And then we're just going to try a pink here.
Different colors.
Yep. And then what we're going to do, we're going to top each of these with rainbow sprinkles.
Okay.
Because these are definitely a fun, easy recipe that anybody can do.
Okay.
Anybody at home that thinks they can't do this, you definitely can. Yeah, and I definitely want to get the sprinkles on before the glaze sets up too much. Probably would have helped if I had a wet towel here. Just kind of wipe my hands off in between. But I mean, look how awesome these look. They're just nice, pretty, bright cookies. And I'm going to go ahead and finish glazing these. And then I'll show you what they look like with the sprinkles on top.
Okay.
Sound good? Wrapping up today, I want to thank you again for joining me and encourage you to check out our friends and support channels listed in the description below. But before I go, always remember, it's good times and good food on Baking with Fox Hallow Kitchen. I'll see y'all soon. If you like this video or any of our other videos,
be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons and stay tuned for future shows.